Cool. All right. Aloha. Hi, guys. My name's Ken. I'm here with Carson, Verna, and Yomi. And we're going to give you our menu tasting for Leahi restaurant. The menu is called Dazzling Experience because, as you know, Leahi is Diamond Head. And just like the diamonds that people thought were there, this is going to dazzle your mind. All right, let's get going here. And so, what we submitted the first time around was our tasting menu. And so we have our food items here for you. We have 3 appetizers, 3 entrees, and 3 desserts. What we're going to be going over with you guys is the pairings, the wine pairings that we did with each of these items here. And we'll get more into that as we go along. And so we'll start off with our appetizers. We do have 3 appetizers. We have the hamachi carpaccio salad with yuzu vinaigrette, a king crab leg with small kind cremini crust, and the Big Island Amakua mushroom toast. And we've picked some real fun and exciting wines to go with them. Here we go.
The first dish we have is the hamachi carpaccio salad with the yuzu vinaigrette, and the wine chosen for this dish is the 2010 Hans Sabati Sauvignon Blanc, a classic from Styria, Austria. The reason why this wine was chosen is because this Sauvignon Blanc is a bit racy with plenty of minerality and abundant aromas and flavors of elderflower, green pepper, and surprisingly pleasing hints of sweet spring onion. Somehow it retains its acidity but with a softer impact on the palate, complementing the hamachi carpaccio salad.
Okay.
The next up is the king crab leg with the small kind farm cremini mushroom crust with butter, truffle butter, grated parmesan, and panko. And the wine chosen with this one is the Pellini Montreset. Um, this wine has hints of butter, oak, vanilla, honey, stone, mineral flavor, and a lot of people said that it had more of a bold taste, dry, and it's in the middle between soft and acidic. It goes great with pasta, shellfish, cured meat, and rich fish, and that's why this specific wine was chosen for this dish.
Our third appetizer is a Big Island Hamakua mushroom toast paired with the 2015 Castello di Spessa Sauvignon. It hails from the Colia region of Venezia in northern eastern Italy. Many wine fanatics believe that this country produces the best wine for grapes, and this region is really known for their wine. This wine in particular is very refreshing to the palate, and the texture of it is very silky and full, and it has a nice acidity to it. So it'll pair well with the fattiness of the mushrooms that's basted with herbs, garlic, and butter.
All right, moving on, we have our entrees here for you. We have 3 of these, and we wanted to give as kind of a wide range of options. So we have a seafood linguine with garlic koi prawns and fresh opa. We have a seared duck breast with orange miso glaze and a porchetta with herb chimichurri. To start off our night in the entrees section, we have our seafood linguine. Does come with garlic koi prawns and opa. And it's paired with a 2016 Sequoia Grove Chardonnay. The Chardonnay was chosen because of its light texture and brightness to complement the heavy garlic and the seafood flavors of the pasta. So you'll have green apple and pear aromas on it. On the palate, you'll find notes of caramel and fresh citrus. And it is a bright and well-balanced white wine. Perfect way to kind of match with the seafood linguine.
So up next, we have a seared duck breast with orange miso glaze. It's paired with a 2014 Olga Rafal Les Picasso Cabernet Franc from Chinon Loire, France. So the idea of this dish is a play on duck à l'orange, something that's savory, tart, slightly sweet, but with a Hawaii regional twist. So it's a duck breast. It tastes Slightly sweet because it is marinated in a cilantro, sweet soy, garlic ginger marinade, and then gets seared off to render out some fat, and then finished in the oven for its orange miso glaze. So I wanted a red wine that highlighted the duck and the miso and the orange. So I picked a Cabernet Franc, and it's from the Loire Valley, which is known as the Garden of France. And this is a medium bodied red wine, and it pairs well with duck. And this wine has naturally high acidity and slightly reduced tannins. And according to reviews on vivino.com, this wine has smoky, earthy, dark cherry notes with hints of pepper, plum, and orange zest. So it pairs well with the soy flavors like the miso. And so that's why I chose this wine. Also, the sweetness in the marinade and in the glaze benefits from the acidity in the wine.
This is our last entree. It's a Italian style porchetta paired with a 2018 Roger di Bellini Pinot Noir. This comes from Burgundy, France, and the reason why we picked this wine is because it has a certain type of body to it, and with the herbs that's in the porchetta, like dill, fennel, rosemary, this wine has some herby notes to it, so it's going to be able to carry through those herbs with the porchetta. This wine also goes. Oh, sorry. This wine also goes well with pork because of the fattiness, and depending on what type of wine you like, this is a great wine for somebody that likes body and good texture.
All right, moving off to the sweets. Our desserts, our final course here. We have a salted caramel tiramisu, a shiso ice cream sandwich with tropical fruits and manoa honey, and coconut cheesecake with lilikoi glaze and house ice cream. First up is the tiramisu. It's paired with a Cremant de Loire sparkling cuvee, sparkling rosé. And this, you'll find notes of strawberry, pineapple, and lemon. And also on the palate, you'll find the fresh fruity flavors. And that's exactly what you want, are these bright tropical flavors to counteract the creaminess of the custard and the and cocoa of the tiramisu. So you're really finding a nice moderate balance when you're having these two items. So every time you sip on the rosé, it kind of cleanses your mouth so that you can go back in and enjoy another delicious bite of tiramisu.
Oh, so for the next dessert is a shiso ice cream sandwich. Um, this is a play on the nostalgic ice cream sandwich that we grew up on, except the bread is coconut macaron, and inside is a shiso ice cream. And on the side, it's tropical fruits dressed in calamansi with a drizzle of honey. So for this wine, I picked a Moscato grape. So this wine is a 2004 La Spinetta Brico Quaglia Moscato d'Asti from Piedmont, Italy. And this wine is light bodied and sweet, but it contains still less sugar than a can of Coke. So I like that about that. And it's not high in alcohol, it's 5.5%. So it's good for a dessert wine. And since it's light bubble, it's not fully sparkling. It actually gives a perception of not being as sweet as it is. So I thought that would be good for my dish because it's not really sweet dish. I would consider the dessert. And this wine, mainly I picked it because it pairs nicely with herbs. So it should go well with the shiso in the ice cream. And it also has honey notes, so it'll pair well with the manoa honey. And it also pairs well with citrus and tropical fruits like mango and pineapples. So I thought it would pair nicely with the calamansi and the local fruits that will accompany the ice cream sandwich.
Our last dessert is a lilikoi cheesecake paired with the 2018 Reagan Frenberg Riesling. This is a great wine because it's known to be a sweeter wine. So because it's a cheesecake and it does have some tartness, this will help counterbalance that, and it's gonna be a great combination, especially with the lilikoi sauce. This Riesling is a great combination for that, and Because it is a dessert and it's a last course, you want to finish something off with a sweeter note because it's a dessert course and it's going to be sweet, and that's what you want it to be.
That's our menu, guys. Thanks for joining us. We really, when we were putting it together, we really looked into providing more options so that we didn't overload any one type of flavor in the foods. And we did the same when we paired the wines. As you can see, we had wines from California, Austria, France. Um, this one's from Germany and Italy. And so, again, just providing the guest with as many options as possible for all the different taste buds out there. Thanks so much for joining. Mahalo.
You
Thank you.